Hey guys, so okay, welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Also, welcome back to the loony bin because we're surrounded by crazy people. Let's carry on where we left off. Peko is supposedly sparkling justice, and she has confessed to killing Mahiru. Is that really true? Let's find out.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer. In the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Right. Peko is the killer. Here we go. Mahiru meeting with Fuyuhiko. They get shy, someone is spying on them and gets a plan. They deliver letters to each of their mailboxes, giving them different times to meet at the beach house. Hyoko's is a little bit earlier. Fuyuhiko goes to the beach house first, gets drugged by the culprit, who deposits her in the closet. Meanwhile, Mahiru arrives half an hour later, unsuspecting that someone is about to kill her. Whack! She's gone. She gets dragged over towards the door. They unmask themselves, plant her against the door so that Fuyuhiko can't escape, forcing her to leave footprints by the beach. Then, yeah, cool, sweet. The killer goes to the shower, washes themselves with the water bottles from the fridge to get rid of all the blood they would have had from dragging the body. Then they quickly tuck themselves into the surfboard case after they've had their little shower, nice and rested and refreshed. Yoko wakes up, sees her best friend's dead, sprints out of the beach house. Meanwhile, the culprit gets out, finds a way to escape using the bamboo sword, and meets with us afterwards, pretending everything is all kosher. Alright, so here we go. Killer dropped the lemon-flavored gummy. Let's start with that one. That would be after Fuyuhiko left, remember? Probably here. Good. Fuyuhiko arrives at the beach house, question mark? That'll be here. Fuyuhiko's put to sleep with the killer, that's here. Fake. Let's pull up the bamboo sword just in case. A pretty anime girl mask. Drop that on the ground. Good. Cool. The others were fake. Right. Killer went inside the surfboard case. Here. Footprints in the sand. That'll be here. The killer holds the metal bat and smash. That'll be back where Mahiru is. No, that's here. That's a fake one. Fuyuhiko is still sleeping. I feel like that's a fake. Yes, that's there, so that means it's gotta be this one. Tie the bamboo sword to the sword bag. That was when you tried to escape. It's already tied there, so it's gotta be here. Perfect. Stock number 3. Kane's covered in blood. I don't think that's relevant at all. That's up there. Fuyuhiko wakes up. Here. Cool. Plastic water bottle, then what? That's gonna be back here. Let's just make sure it's not a fake one. Yeah. Cool. Mahiru arrives at the beach house. Here. Good. Last stock. Here we go. Delivery of the letters. Back here. Mikan arrives at the beach house. She never did. Fuyuhiko made a promise with someone. So Mahiru's talking to someone that's there, so that's fake. That's fake as well. It's gotta be this one. Good.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Nice. A lot better this time.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Fuyuhiko.
Can't believe it's Peko, man. I thought she was all cheese.
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
She was given instructions after all.
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Fuyuhiko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they plan to manipulate the two's actions.
You'd think that she would go after Fuyuhiko as well for killing girl E, but I suppose he did it out of justice
That
too.
item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko.
I think it was the same handwriting, wasn't it, as the letter that gave them instructions on how to beat the game.
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
Thankfully, they were all on schedule.
By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet,
Damn it, Pico!
so they could frame her as the killer later.
I'm still upset.
At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach
I
house.
never pegged her as the killer. As a killer, sorry.
She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon,
Such a cowardly act as well.
the metal bat
An
that was
ambush.
left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath.
At least it was instant, like we said.
According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her.
No
With
time to
that,
write a bloody message.
the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
I don't know why you would do that, though.
I'm not really sure
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
She just couldn't resist.
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them.
Probably also when they smashed her on the head with the bat.
Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body.
Water bottles.
They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator.
Nice cold shower indeed. For a cold-hearted person.
We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can.
No littering. I guess that helps for not hiding any evidence somewhere in the jungle, for instance, right?
Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else.
What? They could just throw it in the beach, to be honest.
After the killer
Oh, we'll
washed
gloss
off
over
the
that.
blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
Cheeky.
After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
Looks like a bloomin' zombie right there.
I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house.
But who, actually, you know what I'm thinking? Who was the third person to discover the body? Because Hiyoko discovered the body, Peko does not count, Kazuichi discovered the body, that leaves only one other person I think discovered it, and that's Fuyuhiko himself.
Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
Some amazing foresight, by the way.
After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
Wrong flavor choice, though.
Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used
Their sword.
the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand.
It's so clever.
As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
It's so clever, but it pisses me off.
And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Jeez. I thought you were all good.
I see.
I thought you were my friend.
And what of it?
She doesn't care as well.
She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
You killed someone.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Someone who wasn't even involved in a murder. Just covering it up.
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. You know that, right?
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Oh, jeez.
There's no way you can kill me.
What? What do you mean?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
Well, Monokuma, she's challenging you.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
No?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Monokuma just doesn't care, apparently, as well.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
You want... Let's just get this straight, you psycho. You want all of us to vote for someone random, so that we all sacrifice our lives and you get to walk free, because you killed Mahiru, who can't even remember anything.
Are you serious?
I don't know, what's in it for me? Oh, wait, death.
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
Ah, well, we're just gonna have to suck it up, I guess. The evil, that is.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
Oh, Peko, you're off your rocker.
Hurry and carry on justice.
Nagito doesn't look so bad by comparison.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed. For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Tell you what, Peko, I'll take up the mantle of sparkling justice. Don't you worry, I'll take your place.
A few sacrifices? That's...
And just not kill anybody, and then sparkling justice can die.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste. I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her. However, before we do that...
Now what? You want our autograph, Sonya?
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
He finally woke up.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote!
Alright, everyone, please.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Let's all get our shit together because someone definitely hasn't got it together.
Such heart-pounding excitement!
Voting time. She did it. She bloody did it. My God. It's the end.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
What? No! What's going on now?
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time?
Please let us continue our discussion.
God deal!
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Exactly, it's too late!
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
I know! Fuyuhiko! What's his deal? And was he the second person to discover the body?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
We even did the comic, right?
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
What?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
She was, like, doubtful before. Why didn't you speak up sooner, Sonia? Jeez, we just voted. God.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Petco, right?
I don't really know much about Sparkling Justice, to be honest.
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Yes, please remind me.
justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Isn't that what she said, though, word for word, or am I wrong? What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. You don't speak that native language, do you? I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko.
I see!
You're not from the country that he's from, or she.
According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
You can speak over 30 languages, can't you?
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Spanish?
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
Spanish.
Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
Spanish. Back. Sorry, concentrating, thinking, pondering. Is Sparkling Justice even among us? Or are you just full of shit?
From Spain?
What?
Everyone's using emojis in their language now. All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so,
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
I'd love to hear this.
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
What?
My duty has already been finished.
Who are you?
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
What?
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
Are you okay? You look like you're possessed or hypnotized or something.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
We've already voted.
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool. Tool? What do you mean?
What's going on?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Yes.
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
The person who discovered the body. Second.
Someone else?
Or third.
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Monokuma verified it. Proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime.
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
And how did they get out of the beach house without leaving any trace, right?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So what about this time? Is it 3 people, including the killer, or not? Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body.
Oh my god, are we gonna be able to overturn our vote?
And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
That's only 2.
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house!
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
An accomplice?
No. That's not it.
Really?
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes. From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
What are you talking about? Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Mm-hmm. Come back here, you! I'm not through with you yet.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
But why... If I think back earlier in the trial, because I was rewatching and editing as I usually do. Sorry, I'm formulating my thoughts. I'm doing like a logic dive on my own right now. When Peko said that someone probably pinned the crime on Fuyuhiko, he was like confused. He was like, what? Like... And then he started defending her, like, what was that all about?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
And if we think back to even before this trial started, when Fuyuhiko was late to the beach, he said he can't run away from this. He's a Yakuza. He has to fight this head on.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true.
There are plenty of reasons to believe it's true.
Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
We've got 4 photographs. No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Real photos. And if that is Fuyuhiko's sister, he would have recognized her straight away.
The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
Or blurred, right?
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
You were the first to beat the game.
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
You even have her cheeks. Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh,
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
that's why you knew it wasn't a game all along.
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
I need to know the truth.
Cause Peko is the killer, right?
She...
But we already voted. That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Why do you think of yourself like that?
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill.
So you are the true killer, but Fuyuhiko was behind it all, right?
I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer.
Damn it, she's not the killer.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim.
What's your deal, Peko?
But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case.
Oh my god, I have no idea what's gonna happen right now.
I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem.
Yep, considering execution is imminent.
If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
Why do you look so shocked?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
Isn't that what you wanted?
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
It's metaphorically speaking, Nekomaru.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
What's happening? What? What's going on? B for bitch. Because I am this game's little bitch right now. I have no idea what's going on. 47 must be that bloody swimsuit. I got the 86 points probably when I got stuck on the photo, on the, trying to answer one of those questions. Supposed to show the bat, and one of these must be for screwing up choosing the surfboard case, I think. Or the logic dive. One of them. Anyways, what the hell?
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is.
You want this game to continue, don't you?
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess.
What?
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
You're bending your own rules again? Ahem. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... hold on a sec. Okay,
Sorry.
I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no reason to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. I don't think that's you! People such as myself only exist to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? He doesn't look happy, does he? Peko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. right after I was born and abandoned by my parents. The Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living.
Oh, Pico.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
And, yeah,
Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
that's why Fuyuhiko's not too pleased that he gets to leave, because he doesn't get to leave with Pico.
That is...
You were wrong. You are not a tool, Pico. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Great. I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment that we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill my hero wasn't you, it was... Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You...
Tried to confirm it with my hero, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photo, because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure my hero was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiro spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiro? If you want to talk about it there, it'll be totally fine. It's pretty important. So, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. Not on this island.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too!
But
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiro into a trap, right?
hey,
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the...
Seriously? What the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. Didn't I just explain that? My little sister was murdered. The reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I mean, it's not the first time he's killed someone, right? He supposedly killed Sato. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat. But still, I believed her up till the last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch.
Hey,
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that!
but
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
Why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
what are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Sorry, my mouth's just hanging up right now. I'm trying to soak this all in. Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand, and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. But what's the verdict gonna be? Is Monokuma... Is he gonna execute Fuyuhiko and... Peko maybe? Both of them? For being caught, sort of? Because they kind of work together, don't they? I don't know. But technically, Peko killed her. Right? Apparently she swung the bat. I don't know. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer. Oh, is she trying to go by on a technicality that, like, because she's the killer, and Fuyuhiko used her to kill someone else, by proxy, Fuyuhiko should be the one who is the true murderer because he hired Peko, a hit woman, to kill someone else, right? In the real world, whoever hires a hitman to kill someone is just as culpable in murder, right?
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet!
No.
It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I mean, it's a very grey area, I must admit, as Monokuma has said sometimes. I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Now hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you could protect him.
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey,
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking someone like that? Something like that, sorry.
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, to be honest, are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all the things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Or did she do it of her own volition? Because it looked like that's the case here.
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but
Huh?
if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
I...
I...
young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teruteru, are proof of that. Plus, it'll be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course. I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or, would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island?
So I'm so fascinated by this.
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then, why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it.
Of course, he just left through the door.
You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
Damn it, Fuyuhiko, man! So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It didn't mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master.
Oh.
Way to ruin the mood, Monokuma. Oh my! So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool. Uh-oh.
Hey,
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. It's like you know what happened the first time. But too bad. You're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then, why?
Even so,
I
I
wanted
you to escape.
Sorry. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
It really was senseless. My hero didn't deserve that. This is just a terrible situation. Oh my god. Of course. Peko. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. I don't think you'll ever forget. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin! The punishment time brimming with despair.
jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time, for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama,
Why?
you stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I...
Never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool.
Just a friend?
So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's about to be punishment time.
You just needed to be yourself.
Get your last words in, everybody.
I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Oh, the two of you.
Young master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
He ain't waiting for no one.
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
My heart's cracking.
Young master?
No.
Master!
Oh, no. I'm in full despair mode. Fuyuhiko, Peko. I don't like how this is going. Oh. One woman oh no. She's gonna have to fight. But she will get overwhelmed eventually, right? Go Fuyuhiko, run! No. Don't tell me they both died. Oh my god. This cannot be! Even Fuyuhiko! This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. Fuyuhiko's dead too! You bastard! What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake. This is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion? What a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that?
You.
The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. And I even feel sad and hopeless. But still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the Ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know. Not yet. He's still alive. What?
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 Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Are you serious? Where is he?
Fuyuhiko!
Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. Help him!
He's still
anything.
Mikan, do something!
Is he gonna be okay?
He doesn't look okay.
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I like how we all care about him now.
I'm trying, but his blood, he won't stop bleeding out. His pulse is getting weaker.
Mikan, you gotta concentrate, please!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Don't tell me he's just gonna die anyway. Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
'Cause it's written in the school trip rules. They alone will be executed right. If only the Blacken gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it. Follow your rules, you dumb bear.
Unbelievable.
Jeez! I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
like...
I was actually gonna do that all along. So I've already prepared for this. Huh? Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing out of nowhere. Not like his fire truck that eliminated lists, I hope. And, gradually, grew closer and closer. Gosh.
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
What's going on? This mood whiplash is too crazy for me.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patient.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then, all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused my hero's death, you know.
However,
We must put that aside, since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
Sorry, I'm on the side opposite you, Hiyoko. After the attitude you've been showing, at least Fuyuhiko's remorseful and he's got a heart. I guess. Things aren't as exciting if a shit-stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart. I really wanted him to return. Me too, Hajime, me too. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. But you just know it's gonna happen. And so, the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future. Not even a speck. As if we were on a boat, floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. And it's still ticking. What the hell is it ticking down towards? And why does it do this like every time a trial's finished? 15 days, 10 hours, 10 minutes. It's nighttime, so it must be counting down towards something in the day?
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
Yes.
4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore.
Who are you talking to?
Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair?
Is this like a trial of some sort? I still think we're in some sort of simulation. Is this to test us? Which of us we can rely on to fight the ultimate battle or something? And which of us can't? We're condemned to stay in this island forever? Or just, I don't know.
But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well.
What?
What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
No, not her.
And the
Or anyone.
continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
The tragedy.
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary.
But how can we collect the hope fragments? People are dead.
Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
I don't know what's happening. It's only case 2. There's so many questions. Sea and punishment, sin and coconuts. End. Thankfully, Fuyuhiko didn't join the list of dead students. He's still alive. And so is our hope. What a wild case. What a wild chapter. Death flies in video games. If the rest of the game is like this, holy shit.